Now we head down to the child. We talk to Mercon.
Shh. Listen.
You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
We do a quick save. I don't hear anything. Come back to the shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Oh, right, that's a reload. Astarion failed his resist roll. Not surprising, I believe it is a wisdom save. So we're just going to cut through all that now because we know what's happening. That's better. Alright, so the first thing we've got to do is go up to Astarion because he's going to be in the limelight. Boom. There we go. Get that straight out of the way. Back to the Tav. And the Tav needs to... The same problem with the hand crossbows. You get that extra attack for having two of them. One in your offhand. We are just going to turn off the dual wield. So we go to our character here. Press the Y button to bring up the equipment options and turn the dual wield off. That'll stop the auto attack. We don't want that. We want to shoot one at a time. So we start with the offhand attack first. We missed, and now we go for the actual attack. Also missed. Very frustrating. Try to keep out of the water with the Tav. Gonna go over to Shadowheart as well. Shadowheart's way up here in the shade, and the difficulty is once she gets in range of the song, she may fail the save. So what we're actually going to do is move her back up here. Going to do a quick save, just in case. If she fails the song, we can reload. And ideally what we want to do is come along here and shoot that one over there that's on the same level with Astarion. Right. Yep, there we go. 8 damage, and she saved. Good girl. Right. We don't want to bring out Lae'zel at the moment, because she's too far away to do anything. So we'll leave her up here. In fact, we're going to move her further away. I'm going to put her all the way down here, make sure she's still in that half light. We're going to do a quick save in case things go horribly wrong. And we're going to end our Tav's turn. That one will start there doing the singing and distraction, and the others will fly as their movement, and then out. This is why we moved Lae'zel back a bit. That one will probably go for Astarion. Miss, good Astarion. Right, what's that one going to do? If Tav dies, it's a reload. Yep, there we go. Interesting, Tav's got a better armor class than Astarion, and yet they're the one that got hit. Random rolls. Try it again. It sounds like Merkin made the save. That's better. That one's still going to go for Tav? No, it's going to go for Astarion. Good. It's 2 good results. Where are you going to go now? You're going to go for Astarion as well. You can group up. Missed as well. That's a brilliant. Right, stop. Fantastic. Okay. So we got... We are going to go for... Yep, because we've got the Feller of Monsters, that's coming from the hunting short bow. We've got advantage, so we can do the... attack, special attack. Sneak attack, there we go. And then we use his offhand melee attack to stab him again. There we go. Not enough damage to defeat them entirely, but I don't really like bringing Lae'zel down until that song has ended. Yeah, we'll risk it. We'll risk it. Okay, so you can't do anything. We could. No, it's our last ulti spell. Don't want to do that. We're just going to end Shadowheart's turn, I think. We are going to quick save it though, again, just in case things go horribly wrong, but I don't think they should. Oh, Merkin, I thought you resisted. Okay, so once again the Tav has resisted. We are going to once again try to use our offhand attack to stop that. No, we're too far away, we've got to be a bit closer. Don't want to get too close. There we go. 60% chance is going to be the best we're going to get. Hit. Oh, right. Now, the very next thing we do is bring out Lae'zel. Quick save. As soon as you've got no song, you can bring out Lae'zel and use her big burning blade to try to defeat one of them. We're not going to go for that one because that one's almost defeated anyway. We're going to try and come up here and get that one. We've got a short rest coming up, so we're going to go for a trip attack. We'll probably fail the what's it, and missed. Of course we would miss. Why wouldn't we hit? So now what we're going to do is try and get out of the water again, just about enough. So we've got a little bit more, and we're going to quick save. We need to defeat this one. Miss, reload. I hate it when the fight goes like this because I actually don't like reloading, but there are some times in the game where the odds are stacked against you, and until you hit level 4/5, the odds are stacked against you. There we go. That's that one defeated. Quick save that. And turn. That one's going to start singing again. No, it's going to come down and attack Tav. See how it goes. Miss, that's good. Alright, Asti again. So we're going to do another quick save. And we're going to go for the offhand attack to defeat it. Just like that. And then we're going to use our main hand attack. Ranged. Not enough movement. Why? Why can't we shoot from up here? We should have the range. We do, it's just being annoying. Okay, we're actually gonna go for... That one's already had its turn. So this one is next. I don't think we'll be able to... Well, we do 10 critical hit, 20... Yeah, we're not going to be able to defeat it, but... we might be able to do a lot of damage, so... Okay, did it at 50% health? That's not too bad. Quick save that. And end turn. We are going to do the riposte. And miss, of course. And it's going to fly all the way away, which is very annoying. You can get Shadowheart to shoot it and miss. And apparently Lae'zel doesn't get a turn. I hate it when it does this. Just because I attack from stealth, I should still be able to have my turn. Yep, she missed an entire turn. I hate this game sometimes. So bloody annoying. Take the opportunity. We got damage. We're going to main hand attack. We did not a lot of damage, and we're going to drink a potion. Yep, they missed. Where's it gone? All the way up there. Yep, we can get it. That one's down. Well done, Asti.
My faith will protect me.
We're going to go straight to Lae'zel. And we're still missing our attack. So it's the second round of combat. And because we attacked from stealth last turn, Lae'zel does not have an attack this turn. Can you tell them a little bit better?
Are they gone?
Soothe the child with a calming tune.
Who are you?
I am Josie, Slayer of Monsters, Teller of Tales, Saviour of you. The pleasure's mine.
Wow. I'm Murkon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
And there we go. Gale approves apparently. And Merkin runs the wrong way into the water. Interesting. And disappears. Yep, great. First thing we do is do a little quick save. We take Lae'zel and we walk her all the way around to this little secret area around here. While she's doing that, Shadowheart becomes the anchor point back at the grove. Asti goes all the way over here to this little area. And Tav goes all the way to the top of this rock. Back to Lae'zel. Just pick up that for now. Lae'zel's got the longest route to do, so we generally come back to her a lot. Work our way down to Asti. We loot everything here, mostly bones. Oh, dagger. Nice. Polished dagger. That's some gold. A bottle. Leave the rib cages. We don't want to be touching them. They're not worth the hassle it is to sell them. And they're only worth 1 gold. Okay, now he goes and finds all of the defeated mobs. So we start down by the beach. Back to Lae'zel. Jump across here. Oh, and then send her to the top. Up to the Tav.
No, never mind.
Find that bone. Loot that one. Oh, for another dagger. Nice. Pick that bone up. There should be another bone somewhere. There it is. And we send Tav down to the bottom of the beach. Back to Lae'zel. We got to do a double jump. We jump over to the cliff. And we jump up again.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Alright, Lae'zel, let's have a look. Right, we've got a gem, a couple of bones, a supply pack we'll send to camp, a note which you don't need to read, a ring of colour spray. This must be kept safe. It is given to Tav and you don't do anything with it until I say so. And we read the inscrutable journal for our bookworm achievement. And then we take a big jump. We'll just do one big jump. She's going to lose some health. That's fine. And she walks all the way back down there. Back to Asterion. Loot 1 harpy. Loot 2 harpies. And then find the others. And we go back to Lae'zel. Jump across. Back to the chest. We have to do this in little bits, otherwise Lae'zel gets confused. That's it. Not like, well, the AI gets confused. There's another one up there. And then we go back to Lae'zel. She comes round from the chest to where the Tav is. And the Tav goes all the way up. All the way up. As far as the computer will let you go. Back up there. And we check to make sure Shadowheart's in position. She is. We join Shadowheart to the Tav. Click back on Shadowheart. Shadowheart becomes the anchor. And the Tav will go up, back up there. Back round to Lae'zel. Lae'zel then goes to the top. Back to Asti. Loot the final harpy. The number of harpies you have can be random. I've once had it was only 3 harpies. I've also had it when there's been 5. So I'm not sure why, but it does seem a bit random. So Asti loots all the harpies and then goes back up. Select Lae'zel and send her back up. Back to Shadowheart. And individually group the team back and click on the Tav and wait. Then Lae'zel will come running. There we go. And now we do a short rest using Tav's Song of Rest. There we go. And then, oh, excuse me, resave game. New save, change name. Doom. Act 1. Save 6 should be. Yes, save. Get rid of all those pesky quick saves. That's it. And we're off. Up past the bear and druids and talk to Arabella, sorry.
You ever scare me like that again and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Let me get an amulet, which again, along with the ring of colour spray, we keep. Right. Oh, that's that compass complete. Good, good, good. Do a quick save here. We've got, or I've got, a potion of mind reading and scrolls, 2 scrolls of detect thoughts. We're going to try and get an achievement here. We are going to go for the scroll on ourselves, and that'll give us the ability to read detect thoughts until long rest. We should then be able to read Donnie's mind, but it doesn't always work, which is why we did the quick save, because if it doesn't work we reload and save the scroll. Talk to Donnie.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hi, thanks for showing me the door. Hello?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
No, we didn't get it, so we're just going to reload and save the scroll. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. I don't know why. I've done it all that way, and sometimes you get the detect thoughts, sometimes you don't. That's fine. We will try again at another point. So for now, we'll just talk to him as normal.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Are you all right? I see. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the
He
dragon's lair.
nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. No, it's still not there. Okay, we'll just leave. Fine. Let's go in here. Alright, first thing we do is turn off the torch. We need to do that. Lae'zel gets separated. In fact, just separate everyone.
Keep your distance, darling.
Asti leaves. And Asti goes all the way down to Damon. While he's doing that, we go back to Tav. Tav comes down and stands near these what appear to be racing flags. Lae'zel goes over to the grass here. Oh, excuse me. And with Lae'zel, we're going to cast Githyanki Sarnik's Jump on herself. Excuse me, and then we're going to jump over. rescue the wicked chest. Send the gold to camp, send the potion to Tav, and pick up the ingots for wares. It's random what you get in them, so just be mindful. That's not always going to be the same. We go back over, and then we wait with Shadowheart.
A long way to go still.
Back to Tav, and we are looking for Mole. Mole is the only one that walks around, so she'll be somewhere around. There we go.
Something's on my mind.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
And at the options stage now, we go back to Asterion. And what we do is we send the gold to camp. We send any trash items he's got. Anything marked for wares goes to Lae'zel. Anything that's not equipped goes to Shadowheart. And that will leave him with just the gear he has got. Then we do a quick save. We do an area search, and we're going for an achievement here, so we are going to literally steal the breastplate +1 in broad daylight.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Acquiesce and follow to prison. Boom, we're now in prison. Do an area search, pick up, add to where's the bowl, the cooking pot, the bedroll, and turn the torch off.
That's an unruly looking mushroom. Let's not get too close.
And blow the malnourished mushrooms up. There we go. And then over to the door, and we are going to punch our way out of the broken door. There we go. Down here is a pitchfork. We're going to do a quick save. There's some more of those mushrooms blow up, and if you don't find them and blow them up yourself, you ended up blowing up and getting thrown off the cliff. And that's the end of Asti. So yeah, we don't want to do that. Just search these, just take all the junk, and then cautiously, slowly walk off the edge. There it is. And back up again, back up again. Use your firebolt on it and blow that one up. Then you are safe to try. Might have to do what I did just there. Sometimes I don't let you jump across. There's the next one. Blow that up. There we go. And jump across again. Get up the knotted roots. You know where we are now. And there we are. We've officially broken out of prison. So that should proc the achievement Escapologist for you. And we've got 15 turns of being hunted while they try and find us, but they won't come where we are, so we are just going to take some time to loot and wait for that counter to go down. There's another one. Again, blow that up. Kaboomy. There's another one behind this barrel. There it is. I'm going to come all the way up here first and loot this pouch. Send the gold to camp. Send the oil of accuracy to camp. Send the greater elixir of arcane cultivation to Gale. You'll need that for later. Turn around. We're going to have to move the barrel before we can blow it up. So we move the barrel over there. exposing the malnourished thing. And then we can blow it up, which will get the barrel as well. Sometimes there's something in the barrel, sometimes they're not, which is why I don't mind blowing it up. Right. As a wanted prisoner, we can't actually waypoint away or escape this area. So we're just going to go through the stone wall door. There we go, and wait for a couple of turns. I don't know what it says. Fugitive. Oh, it's gone. Now, as soon as that fugitive state has gone, we can waypoint back to the Emerald Grove environs. And we wait here. Back to Tav, who's still in a conversation with Mole. Sorry, I forgot to. We're happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Do you have anything to trade? If you're lucky enough, you get an elixir of heroism and grab that. If there's not one there, just sell her a fish. Just one fish or a bone, just to get one single item traded with her for a gold. But if she has the elixir of heroism, you want that. So she gets the wyvern toxin, all of the fish, some bones. What else have we got? The painting that we got from Nettie's office. And some food. But don't. We want to let the less items are the better, really. I just remembered something. What can we sell? That's quite a lot. If we've got anything, they're 22. Oh, what was that? Sell that. Grab that back. Take a fish back. And another one. Okay. We don't want to sell her too much because of something coming up later. So just match your office with as few items as possible, but not weapons and armor. You should be good to go. And that's only if she has, and I know I'm repeating myself, only if she has the elixir of heroism. If she doesn't have that, you literally just sell her a bone and then get to balance the offer and then accept the trade.
Anything else?
Leave.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Alright, join the Tav back to Shadowheart. Click on Shadowheart as the anchor. Lizella will go wandering off because I don't know why she does that, but she does. And then, oh, we've got to go through the ladder. That's it, and now we go to the Blighted Village. Boom. Click on Asti. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Bum. When was the last quick save? When Asti was there. Don't do what I just did. I know it's probably a bit late because you're possibly copying me, but don't do what I just did. We need to go and rescue Asti's stuff. What you should have done was come out of the ladder and gone down to the prison. So imagine I did that. Imagine I didn't do that, and hopefully don't make the mistake I did. I hate the portcullis being so slow. Sheesh. If you did do what I do, because you're copying me, then by all means, do what I'm doing now. What you should have done, and what I should have done, is as soon as Tav has finished chatting to Mole, you rejoin the team, click on Shadowheart. Shadowheart goes up the ladder. Everyone appears outside, and then you come down here, back to where we saved Sazza all those hours ago, and you go through the shabby door, close the shabby door, Click on Shadowheart. Shadowheart opens this evidence chest and equips the breastplate +1. Yes, even though we stole it, we get to keep it. Excuse me. Her chain shirt gets added to wares. While you're in here, you send all of the things that belong to Asti back to Asti. You'll have to split the shovel. And then send it to him. And then still on Shadowheart, open up the equipment chest. That's got all his equipment in it. And you send all that to him too. And then click on the tab. Now you go to the Blighted Village. Back to Asti. Re-equip his short swords first. And then his bow. That puts him back onto his short bow. That's it. And then he goes to the Blighted Village. And rejoins the group. There we go. Ooh, okay. Now we'll do a quick save. And that'll teach me to follow my own guide, wouldn't it? Okay. So now I'm going to go over here. And we're going to stand the entire team here. We're going to split the team. Everyone gets split. Going to select Asti first. Be wary of where the roaming goblin brawler is. Get to the edge of here. And then go up here in stealth. Oh, open that. There's nothing in that one. Open this. Loot the ale. That's it. Come into this corner. And then we're going to move the wooden bench right to the edge. It's a bit of a precision. There we go. And then we're going to grab the chair and stack that on top of the bench. And then make sure we are tucked right up into this corner. Then do a save game. New save. Act 1. What's the word I'm looking for? There we go. Pre-ogre event. That's what we're going to call it. So now we go and do the next easiest one, which is the Tav. They do exactly the same as Asti. Get to the bottom of those wooden planks, come right around the corner and next to Asti, and then we do a quick save. There we go. And then we do Shadowheart. Oh, wait for the brawler, just be careful because the brawler will pull you out of stealth and then he will just keep watching you, which kind of ruins what we're trying to do. So just make sure. Unfortunately, you gotta wait. Don't worry about the loot. We'll be back here later for that. Right, now it's gone past. There we go. It is better to do it at the bottom of the wooden planks, just in case. Shadowheart gets in the group. Quick save, and then we do the hardest one, which is Lae'zel with a big Githyanki armor, clankety clank. She's the easiest one to spot because of her armor, but we don't want to take it off because her armor class makes it real good. Again, quick save. Now we've got the hardest bit. We need to get everyone in position, which can be quite difficult. We start with the Tav, and they need to go to about here. But as you can see, the ogres turn, so you've got to be careful. The best bet is to wait for them to turn, and then wait for them to turn back, and then make the way. As soon as Tav is in place, we quick save again. Then we do Shadowheart. Shadowheart's actually the hardest one because she needs to stand on the other side That's exactly where the ogres look and where the brawler can look. So again, just be wary of where the brawler is. Wait for them to walk around. Ideally, again, we want to wait for the ogres to move before we're moving Shadowheart, but can we move that without moving? Yep, looks like it. So I'm attempting, there we go. While I was waiting for that, I thought I'd read this book. Oh, come on. Well, that's that book read and in her pocket. Now she can move to the thing and we can get a quick save done without being worried about it. Now we move Asterion. He comes and sits in the little gap we've made here. Another quick save. And finally, Lae'zel can technically stay there. It's fine. Normally I'd move her, but I found out it's actually really difficult to get in the right place. Okay, so we select sneak attack range with Asti. We target Lump. He hit. He did not get the first attack though. So unfortunately, that's a reload. Right, try again. Right, just check his Shadowheart. Yeah. Oof. Just move Shadowheart out the way first. Right. So Asti gets another quick save sneak attack, but we're going to quick save first. This is how you want it to be. You want Asti to be first and him to hit with the first attack. Then we can do a quick save. And hopefully this one hits as well. Oh, and gets a crit. That is very nice. We don't do anything else yet. Asti becomes our point person, if you like. Now we move to Shadowheart. Now Shadowheart is risky because the ogre's turned just at the wrong moment. I'm tempted to reload, but it's such a good start. We actually need to do a melee attack, so I'm not sure how far she's going to get, because that's a long walk to go hiding. Whack up a quick save. I can't remember if I did one or not. Right, we're going to go for it. Hiding successful, that's good. Brilliant, that is perfect, absolutely perfect. So do another quick save there, because she's also in a prime position for her initiative order. Next we go to Tav, we turn on the dual wielding back on, so they'll hit with both attacks. We do a quick save and we choose ranged, there it is, and we hit the same person that Shara hit. Pretty good damage, not bad, not bad. Tav does very little damage at the moment, but later on, so much damage. Right, now this is the worst one because, again, like I said, the ogre's turned at the exact wrong moment, and yeah, Lae'zel has not in a good position here. But we're going to try anyway. We are going to go for trip attack melee on Lump and see if she makes it. Oh wow, she made it past the hiding spot. Is she going to make it? She did, and she hit. He saved, but that's fine. Oh, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Do we action surge? We are going to action surge. Do action surge. Have I got a short rest coming up? Let's check the guide. And we do I? What's more important? This one. Right, we're going to action surge. And we're going to bap him again. But we're going to do a quick save here. In case she misses. Brilliant. Lump is down. And now what we're going to do, we haven't got quite enough walk space, because what we'd love to do is to get pummel strike on Fank. But they're surprised anyway, so we shouldn't worry about that. Now, Asti can then use his bonus action to hide and walk back into his little square. And then we do a final quick save and end everyone's turn. They're surprised, which is great. Asti then targets. We have a 3-person fight with Chuck. There we go. He just goes back to hiding. End his turn.
Is all that matters.
That's fine. End turn. Brilliant. End turn. Okay. Quick save. We're gonna hopefully hit Fank with a fainting attack. Brilliant. That ties him up to Lae'zel, so he won't be able to move anywhere without Lae'zel hitting him. That's what we want. Unless he slams her. Missed. We are going to riposte. Oh, we missed. Not what I want to see. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, I shouldn't have riposted. Oh well, too late. And now I don't have... He's covering every angle of that. I can't get anywhere without and still be in... Oh man, that was bad. I shouldn't have riposted. Oh well. Okay. Path interrupted by the other ogre. I don't want to really move. Okay.
Let's end this.
What's the maximum damage? 9. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Two to 7. Right. Let's see if Tav can take down Choc with the 2 attacks. Okay, we'll go for Shadowheart as well.
Talk to me.
Still got that. No, not enough. 1 point out. Okay, we'll reload back to Tav's turn. Let's try again. Brilliant. Down he goes. Alrighty. Right. Tav done the work. Let's get Shadowheart involved.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Hopefully we hit. Did 1 damage. Move to Lae'zel. Can she reach? Yes. We're not going to do another fainting attack because we've only got 1 superiority die. We need that. Oh. That's it. Dazed. Right, now we should be able to get a sneak attack off. Yes. Oh, seriously? Cunning action dash.
Let's go.
I'm just going to charge all the way along here. And where are we going to go? Somewhere there's shade over there. That's it.
Need to act fast. I am fury. I am death.
And once again, Asti's in the limelight. Damn this game. Oh, that's right. We can just about get over here. Hide. Sneak attack range. Now get advantage. That's a bit better.
Time to push my luck again.
Let's go. Unload with all normal attacks. And hopefully... Hey! There he goes. Whew. Okay. Tav goes over to Lump.
What's inside?
Loots Lump straight away. First thing that happens. Scroll a blur. Pick up, add to, read the book. Pick up and add. Lump's Warhorn is a quest item that we can no longer use. That goes to the camp. And Warped Headband of Intellect. Sets the wearer's intellect score to 17. We equip to Tav. That is Tav's helm now for the rest of the game. Oh, excuse me. Tav goes there.
Seen everything.
Interesting. Right. Asti goes over here.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart goes across the way to this door.
Onward.
And Lae'zel goes over to where Lump is. The other two ogres don't have anything.
Looking ahead.
Oh, excuse me. Back to Tav. Where is the shovel? We're going to dig. While they're digging, we go to Asti and loot the stuff here.
What's in here?
I don't think there's anything in this pile of books, but a check anyway. Barrel. Some water. Send that to camp. Take the other barrel. Nothing. Empty. And then Asti comes all the way over this little bridge over there.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Lae'zel needs to loot this poor tiefling that the ogre's defeated. Send the gold to camp. Rope, pick up, add to. Great club, pick up, add to. Thieves' tools to Asti. And then Lae'zel goes up into this corner. Over to Shadowheart. Another book. Another book. If you want to actually read the books, that's fine. There's quite a lot of lore in there, like game lore and history of Baldur's Gate and the world, etc., etc. So please go ahead. If you want to read them, They're actually quite an interesting read. I've read them multiple times. But for the purpose of the achievement, you just need to open it and read it, and then you're done. However, like I said, if you want to know some more about Baldur's Gate 3, its world and history, then by all means, read the books. There's a little wooden desk there as well. I think that's everything. I know Fank hasn't got anything, so we'll just check that to get the empty, and we'll do the same on Chock. There we go. Back to Lae'zel. Oh, sorry, no, it's Asti first, because Asti's far, far away. Read Volo's book. Loot Volo's pack. Asti gets joined back to Tav. Just click on Tav. Loot the items of the chest.
What's that?
It's a dig thing we already dug. Shadowheart's done, so she can join. I'm going to split Asti off again. And then, last of all, Lae'zel. There's another book. That's a parchment, so it won't count. If you read it, it won't count for the achievement, but go ahead, you can read it anyway if you wish to. Old school book.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed upon the contents of an old journal.
Ooh. I've never seen this before.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why did this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
That is... I have never seen that dialogue before. Interesting. Interesting.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
That's alright. I know a lot of the game, and I'm just figuring out how that dialogue matches into the rest of the game without giving any sort of spoilers, etc. But that has thrown me. Huh. Alright, what we're going to do now is use potions to heal anyone that is not at max health. Send the elixir of heroism to camp. Heal Shadowheart. The Lae'zel's gold can go to camp. If you find it easier to have potions on each individual party member, please go ahead and do that. I find it easier to do it this way. Right. Waypoint to back to Blighted Village because it's quicker and easier. We're going north through the village, up wooden steps from bedtime along this side of the house, ignoring anything and everything else. Get to the gates. Select Asterion, and you can just about see a bugbear's foot. Sneak attack. And get into combat. Choose Asti. Sneak attack again. Down it goes. Back to Tav. Out the shabby wooden doors. First thing we do is take Shadowheart
There is work to do.
and move her over here to this
Go
tree.
this way.
Let's get going.
Take the rest of the team and take them up to this
Find a way
campfire.
forward.
Come on, computer, let me move forward a bit more. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right, I need to go there.
There's no time
Like
to
Shadowheart.
waste. To make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Over to the mysterious hole. There's a scimitar. Pick up and wares. Kid's book. Read the book. Find some alcohol.
A book with a twist. Squeeze a silk blanket in there and you'd have all the makings of a pleasant evening.
We leave the actual curious book itself in there. And then we hide Shadowheart here. And that's that for Shadowheart, really. Use the Tav to loot this area of, well, everything but the dagger. Leave the dagger alone. For now. We'll get to it. Same with the roasted meat. Leave that alone. Let's just loot everything else. Got to think of these items, even if they're only worth 1 gold, it's a gold rather than a rotten fish. Makes it a little bit easier. Turn off the fire over here. I think. No, I thought there was something over there, but obviously not. Another rotten fish. Into that rotten basket. A rotten mushroom. That's it. Now we select Asti and walk back over to the dagger. We do a quick quick save and click on the dagger.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Sleight of hand. Carefully wiggle the dagger until it slides free. Use guidance to give us a minimum roll of 12, so we need a 3 on the dice. And there we go.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
And there we go. So we go into Asti's equipment and unequip or add to wares both short swords because they're no longer needed. And we equip both the dagger +1 we just found from the meat and the dagger +1 we grabbed from Damon. And then switch Asti back to his bow. One minute. Sorry about that. Okay. As I said, I sometimes get interrupted by various things, IRL, but I don't edit because it takes too long and I'm lazy. Right, Asti stays up here on the rock, and then we take Lae'zel and she goes all the way around to the side of the building. While she's walking, we go to Tav. Tav does some looting. Check the barrel. Nothing in the barrel. There is a pitchfork here we'll grab. There's another one in this hay here. And we go over to these barrels. Nothing. Oh, there's some. Excuse me. Please, can I have my loot? There's some water there, which we'll send to the camp. Pick up that. Nothing there. Right, there we go. We've got to move this crate. So just pick up the crate. Boop. Over here. And we pick up this crate. Boom. A barrel. And we put them in this barrel. Da-da, There we go. Now Asti needs to be a touch closer, but they've blocked the tree off. I used to sit just in this hole here. Just here. But they've blocked it off since. I don't know when it happened. But they've blocked it off. So we kind of have to stick around about there, I think it is.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, and then Tav sits here and we do a quick save. And then we open the doors.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Open the door.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
Please, do the honours.
What the hell are you doing?
Can I switch to party mode? I can. Right, now we should be able to move Asti up there. That's it. I'm going to go back to Tav. And now I'm going to do a quick save. Don't copy the next bit. It doesn't give you any achievements. It is just I'm doing it now to show you the funny bit. So don't copy me for a minute. We're going to choose the joke answer for Bard Persuasion. Do carry on. There's a bookshop in Baldur's Gate that pay well for this kind of smut. We do need our friends, so hopefully it'll work. There it is.
Tell of my rutting, my virility.
Don't want this puny rutting written down.
Puny? I am strong. I am virile. I am
Enough! Oh, moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
So that's a joke answer. It makes me laugh every time. I'm going to do a reload now. So hopefully you still be at the options. You didn't just copy me. But that is kind of funny. You could do that if you want to, but you miss out on a absolute ton of experience points and loot. So the actual answer is answer 5, attack the couple. And the first thing we do is move away. And then we do a quick save again. And we try and get a Grucker, I think it's pronounced. We don't do very much damage, but that is fine. We've got Asti on the prowl up here. This is why we move him up here back on the stone during the conversation, because if we move him any closer, and he can be out of range for in range of the combat, and he might not be able to do a sneak attack. So, oh, change the camera a bit. There we go. Quick save before you shoot. Ah, oh, we didn't get the initiative. Okay, that's a reload. We need to get the initiative of Asti. Ideally, we want Gruka to go down. Oh, I'm doing sneak attack. Okay. That get him? Yes. I haven't got the initiative, but I'm happy that he's down. So we'll just move Tav far away. Opposite. No, we want to go this way, but not in the mud.
Need to find a way forward.
There we go. That's as far as we can go by the looks of it. Gruka a rage, Buthu will rage, sorry, and throw a stone at Asti, or me, oof. And charge forward and hopefully be out of range. Yes, fantastic. Right, so Asti needs to come over here. Check visual cones. We then go into cunning action hide. So then we can do the sneak attack. Boom. Nicely done. And then we get... Oh, I did it again. Keep forgetting to put Lae'zel into stealth. Into hiding, so not stealth. That's fine. She didn't get in combat, so we can still hide her. Alright, we've only got one superiority die left because we used too many in the last fight, but that's fine. We've got an advantage here, so we're just going to bop. Yep, that was nice. We don't have action surge, which is fine. And so we'll end Lae'zel's turn, end Asti's turn, and back round to a Tav who's going to walk away a little bit and then shoot. Hope Lae'zel doesn't get crit. Oof. Asti will then get his sneak attack because Lae'zel's close. There we go. That's that done. So, first thing we do
Gnomes can be
is send Asti over here. Yeah, and then grab Shadowheart, come out and go back around the rock. It's very important that you follow exactly the directions I'm taking the characters. If not, it'll start something we are not ready to start yet. Asti goes to where Shadowheart was. There we go. The reason we hide Shadowheart from the rest of the team is because you get disapproval for doing that with Shadowheart, and we're trying to keep her approval up high. Right, so send in Tav, and we're just going to loot inside. Go for the mangled corpse. Nothing. There is a book to read. Oh, excuse me. Oh, did I pick it up? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, I'll just add that to wares. Quickly do that. Right, back on the hunt for loot. Pick up the torches. Nothing in that box. Barrel. Oh, some rotten food. That's fine. It's all worth a gold piece. And there's crew cut. Some javelins. We'll send those to camp because I can't remember how many we've got. We need 3. Pork loin we'll take. Anything else? Barrel. Another torch. That's it. Over into this corner. Another book to read. The only way to figure out exactly when you're going to hit it is to note down the titles of every single book you read, and then if you've already read one, don't read it again. If you haven't read it, then read it. But as I said, there's about, I think I looked it up on the internet, there's about 200 to 300 books, depending on how much you want to investigate in the game, and we only need 100, and we do come across that, so it's not too much of an issue. Just read every single book and you'll be okay.
Never a dull moment.
We're not going to get into another fight, so we are just going to carry on. Hug this cliff edge here, stay as close as possible, and then inch your way very slowly to here. Oh, come on, someone find it. Oh, that is the worst possible. That's alright, we've got a shovel. Come on, is that close enough? Yes. Don't want to get too far forward because that'll start something, and I want to try and get this looted first before it starts. Gold, arrow of fire, Asti, these tools, Asti. And do a quick save. Now you can walk forward. There it is.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
And then when we get to the options there, we switch to Asdi, who walks around, gets as close as possible without having to do any sorts of check. Just do a range attack, target Raphael, bump, and he's gone.
Have a lot on my mind.
There we go.
In it.
Asdi found the survival check that of the thing we'd already found. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. I think I've done a faux pas here. Have I got everything? Uh-oh. Oh. I need to do a quick check to camp, which is going to proc. Yeah, Gail needs to talk to me, which is fine. We'll have to leave that for now. Have to leave it for now, Gail. Sorry, I'm looking for things. We want this. We want this. Where? There it is. We want all of that and that. That's fine. Leave camp. There we go. Rejoin team.
Things have stayed interesting.
Waypoint to the Risen Road. Sorry, I forgot to verbalise what I'm doing. I forgot to pick up some gear that we needed for an upcoming encounter. So go to camp. If you manage to get a spear +1, pick up as many as you've got. Pick up the Ring of Flinging. The Whispering Promise should already be on Shadowheart, and I forgot to equip it because I'm an idiot. You want the Moondrop Pendant as well, and if you found one, a maul is also required. If you didn't get them all, you should have the Great Club that Gruka was carrying, so just, you know, keep that on Tav. Go to Shadowheart. Any wares she's got. Oh, not the Book of the Dead, that's got to stay on her. They go to Lae'zel. The Haste Helm goes to Tav. The Whispering Promise gets equipped. Excuse me. Equip to Shadowheart, please. The these scrolls will bring someone back to life. Go to Tav. And yeah, that's it. Right. Click on Tav. Off we go. And we're going back to the trader in the kitchen. So I just had a coughing fit there. Oh, again, as a reminder, do not go in the doors. Come down and around. This time take the entire team with you, it's fine. Right. Back into the kitchen. Where is she? All the way down here. Talk to Cyril.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies.
Okay, so what we need to try and get is all of her gold. we want any poison she's got, or any arrows she has. Oh, that one's dead. Any scrolls she has. Potions of speed. That poison. Acid vial. Alchemist fire. Anything else? Holy water. Oh god, why did I sell her these? Should not have sold her these. Smoke bomb. Gee whiz. And greasy bottles. I obviously wasn't checking when I was selling to her. Hopefully you didn't do the same, although you probably did. Don't worry about it. Right. The reason we can't buy that arrow of ill mate is because it's been used. So, not sure why she's still got it in inventory. Just a bug, I suppose. And we sell her basically junk. Any books we've picked up can go. Bones, buckets, bottles. That's it. Candle, cup, fish, incense, ladle, milk can, pearl. You basically almost kind of try not to sell her the gems. I've just sold a pearl, didn't I? Idiot. And a ruby. Try not to sell those. That armor can go. That armor can go. Keep the shield. No, don't keep the studded shield. That can go. Keep the simple robe. That can go. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Rotten food can go. Alcohol can go. Careful wine. Rotten food. Battle axe. Dagger, 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 dagger. Javelin keep. All the light crossbows can go. Morning star. Pitchfork, pitchfork, pitchfork. Scimitar. Torches can go. I've got them all. I don't need the great clubs. I've got 2 javelins and a spear +1, so those javelins are spare. They can go. I'm not going to sell that to her. That's the Kappa curing. I want to keep that. Leather armor can be sold. We can sell 1 more simple robe. We need to keep 2. Locket. Book, 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 book. Not the agate. Not the bloodstone. Bones can have. Bottle. Yeah. Food, food, fork, food. Kiwi fruit. Double checking everything, so we don't want to give her. I've got a pork line up there, we only need 1. Skull, sausages. Chow's got anything, that's by design. Poison we keep. Ale, rotten food, rotten food, rotten food. Short sword, pitchfork. Okay, how are we doing? 742. I think that's quite enough. Let's I don't want to be giving her money. How much money have we got gold to even it up? 143. Well, looks like we're going to be saying goodbye to some gems. $87 left. I can't see how. 72. Another one. Another one. Let's try that. 42. Oh man, it's going to take all my gems. Sell all the ones that Lazelle's got. Aha! 7 off. Ooh, I don't want to get rid of javelins or healing potions. Shovels are only worth 1. I think we're done. Yep, okay, we'll let her have 7 gold. Boom, there we go.
In Tia's name.
That was a bit of a nightmare, but we managed it. Okay. Back out, down the ladder. Pick up this herb here. Now wait for everyone else to catch up. So for Asti. And quick save.